Welcome to the IDE Innovation Lab.
At IDE, we wanted to combine our experience in innovation and horticulture with the local expertise of farmers to develop solutions that are more accessible and profitable for more Cambodians, especially women. This is where we uncover the potential of mushroom farming. We engage with our strategic partners and local farmers to develop context-specific mushroom cultivation technologies for improved productivity and resilience. Our goal is to increase the agricultural diversity, boost incomes, and enhance the food security for smallholder farmers in Cambodia.
Southeast Asia is known for its exports of mushrooms, yet despite this, Cambodia relies on imports from its neighbors Vietnam and Thailand to meet consumption needs. Despite the cultural relevance of the crop, domestic production hasn't come near meeting even local demands. Supporting local mushroom farmers by making this practice more accessible while increasing the crop quality and consistency through IDE's smart mushroom system can be an effective means to improving food security and nutritional variety. Since mushrooms can be grown with minimal resources, can produce daily yields for up to 3 months at a time, and can be produced without the use of pesticides and insecticides, we think that this is the ideal crop.
We decided to begin with the challenge of controlling the critical parameters that are most important for mushroom production. These are the level of carbon dioxide, the level of humidity, the level of temperature, and the light cycle. These parameters are really critical because when you get them right, you get optimal yield, optimal product quality, and therefore the farmers can get the best return on their investment when they produce. The issue is all of these parameters have to be really controlled within a very narrow range, and it's very difficult to do that if you're not equipped with the right equipment to sense what the levels are of each of their parameters and also then control them in a timely manner. This becomes especially problematic during the dry season when the humidity is very low and the temperature is very high. And this also becomes an issue when you have a lot of mushrooms in the same space because they exhale a lot of carbon dioxide just like us. So it means that the carbon dioxide can really build up. So we set about trying to make a control system that would control all of these parameters without the need for a lot of effort and without the need for a lot of cost, and do that intuitively in a way that doesn't require a lot of effort from the farmers. So we tried to build this out and make sure that the farmers also had the knowledge and the tools and the skills to be able to use something like this to optimize their existing process.
This is how it works. Basically, we have a sensor. The sensor measures the environment, then feeds the data into our controller. If the parameter is within the required range that we've coded, there's no need to do anything. If it's out of the range, our controller will then turn on the required controller, like a fan for example, to bring the parameter within range.
We want to make sure always that our technology integrates seamlessly into the lives and lifestyles of everyone who's going to use them, and that it works for them, meets all of their needs, and doesn't introduce additional cost. For example, if they can't absorb that cost, doesn't also absorb more complexity. We want to make sure that they always have their voice, that their voice is always used to refine the product.
ហើយយើងឃើញថានៅក្នុងនេះវាការដោះហ្នឹងគឺវាបានល្អប៉ុន្តែក៏វាអត់ទាន់បាន 100% ដែរនៅបែបនៅក្នុងដូចការធ្វើបន្ទប់បែបនេះតើយើងគួរប្រើ material បែបណាដើម្បីឲ្យទាំង CO2 ទាំងសំណើមឬក៏សីតុណ្ហភាពរបស់យើងហ្នឹងគឺវាបានល្អណាខ្ញុំធ្វើរោងនេះពីឆ្នាំដំបូងធ្វើតូចក៏មិនតែផលវាពេញច្រើនព្រោះវាធ្វើថ្មីធ្វើដំបូងnó mình cua chưaរោងប៉ុណ្ណេះសិតចាញ់រោងតូច
Bong Visna's investment in an insulated steamer, insulated steaming house, and mushroom bagging machine has increased his yield, quality, and increased his profit. These kinds of innovations are the kind we would like to bring to other mushroom cultivation partners as we expand our project. Though we will continue to refine and adapt the control system to our farmers' needs, the first version, which includes a simple misting system and a manual control function, has already demonstrated a quick return on investment and is ready for rollout. Farmers like Bong Visna, who are innovative in their mushroom farming approach, can expect a 35-day return on investment, meaning the money that they pay for this system will be recouped by them in just over a month. These sustainable practices are not just about growing mushrooms. They're about integrating mushroom farming into a broader agricultural system, creating a circular economy where nothing goes to waste. Using an insulated steamer and steaming house not only results in the use of less biomass to produce steam, this results in a lower carbon footprint of the mushroom sterilization process. We would like to explore pathways to further reduce or even eliminate the use of biomass to sterilize mushroom substrates.
We did 3 iterations of lab testing and refinement. So this means that we did some refinements to the product, we tested it in a lab here in our own offices, and then we monitored what was wrong and opportunities to improve, and then we refined and tested once again. Now, the reason we do this is that while we may encourage a fail fast, learn fast approach, we believe that it's really important to make sure that we are the ones absorbing the risks and the costs associated with failure, not the farmers whose livelihoods is completely dependent on mushroom production. So we set up the systems that are for our control system apart from their main production. We make sure that we pay them for all of their packets to make sure that we're not actually using their labor for free. And we make sure that we're paying for any of their testing materials and making sure that we're supporting them with technological support, any kind of assistance that they need during the duration of the trial. And that's all to de-risk their process. So this is why we actively engage with our end user at all stages, from the very beginning when we're building a relationship and trying to understand them, make sure they also understand and trust us, to when we're doing the discovery phase, which is when we set about understanding all of the challenges in their production process, all of their needs and all of the opportunities for improvement, to even when we're trying to identify what are their priorities in terms of all of the challenges that exist, and then when we're developing, refining, testing, and finally delivering the end product. We want to make sure that they always have their voice, that their voice is always used to refine the product.
We still have planned to work with ID for long term in the future. And in this mushroom project, currently I also discussed with the ID Innovation Lab team that we want to try to pilot startup related to smart mushroom. Yeah, so we use like the basic technology that we developed, but we focus on the mushroom cultivation in the city.
From my side, or especially from the side of the company first, it's like a must also to participate in this kind of collaborations that are good for the world and not only about earning money as a private company. And for us, it's very important that we at the end, we're a company that sells electronic components, and it's very nice to see that these electronic components are also good into improving the world and especially in the areas that need it the most.
We plan to refine and develop the control system to better suit mushroom farmers' needs and then expand the system to more farmers in Cambodia and beyond. In the future, we plan on introducing the control system and its accessories to countries where similar agricultural initiatives are taking place. As the Innovation Lab continues to refine the process and expand the project to different regions and countries, we hope to see mushroom farming become a key solution to the challenges faced by resource-constrained rural populations worldwide.
We believe that it takes a village to raise a mushroom. So here are our partners, without whom none of this would have been possible.